so I got this drink. It is so good. I wanted to show you. A little mom's night.
No. Excuse me, miss. There is no recording here. Thank you, you little...
Did you just say that?
I think it's red flag and a girl.
Gold digger. If she a gold digger, leave now. If she wants you to take you to an expensive restaurant, say no. If she wants you to take her to anywhere that costs money, say no. If she don't want to go for a walk in the park,
Welcome back to Unfiltered. Today we're diving into the world of entitled women having complete meltdowns, kicking things off with a woman who wakes up in the middle of the afternoon and starts berating her boyfriend for no apparent reason.
Get the off of me, bro. You literally ruined my fucking day. Like,
who wakes up with an attitude? Mind you, it's 3:18. We woke up late. You don't even got the privilege to have an attitude. It ain't like I'm waking you up in the morning.
Why the fuck on me? Get the fuck.
My knee. Okay.
I'm all up on me. You ready?
You waking up mad? It's afternoon, girl. You don't got a damn right to be mad.
I don't give an actual. So you can go over there because you pissed me off already. So
how?
Because you're all upon me. You're all upon me. It's
so go sleep somewhere else.
You get the I don't want to wait. Go living room.
Who be mad?
Me.
I'm waking her up. You mad that I woke you up?
Yeah.
Girl, it's 3:19 p.m.
I don't care.
give a you was up late or not. Wake up.
Care. No.
How long would you planning on sleeping?
Until 10.
Breaking on my face. Anyways, don't be her, literally.
That man needs to kick her out. Now this next Karen flips out on a guy simply for recording in public.
For what?
That I can have.
What would it be for though? What do you want a business card for?
My personal use.
You want to call us or what do you mean?
My lawyer call you.
Oh, your lawyer call us for what?
Because I'm an undercover independent journalist and I don't want my information on
and
the
you
internet.
think that we're not allowed to do this?
No, I know you're allowed to do it, but I'm gonna sue you.
Okay, you can try.
Okay, great.
I have a really good attorney who's really good with the Constitution. I can't do that.
Okay, so you can get everyone else's information.
Yes, it's public. You can get mine.
Okay, where's your car?
Take a picture.
Where's your car?
Where's my car?
Yeah.
I actually Ubered here. Do you want my Uber driver? I can.
Probably because you're broke.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you have no money.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know what?
Probably because I parked my car at a different location. That makes more sense.
But that you're putting people in.
With the license plate?
Yes.
You understand how stupid that sounds, right?
You know that people work for undercover agencies.
Ooh. You think they would have a federally registered plate in that event, right?
You are the scum of the earth.
Oh, I think you are, but that's okay. You want to end free press for your...
I am free press.
You're not, because you don't know anything about it. You don't know. You think your lawyer is going to overturn the First Amendment.
She was clearly unhinged. Next up, we hear a wild phone conversation between two siblings who clearly have some deep-rooted baggage.
Good morning, hoe.
What?
I want to know why you not over here making me breakfast for Mother's Day.
Ain't nobody trying to make you no mom, bro. You ain't mom material.
Whoa. Did you get me anything?
You not a mom.
You are my son.
I'm not your...
I do a lot for you.
Okay. So, as a big sister should, huh?
And as a little brother, you don't play your okay? You what still have yet... You supposed to be beating up, sizing up.
What?
And you ain't do it, and you don't size up none of these hoes in my life. You ain't checking
I don't even see these. As soon as they come in your life, you tell me about them, and they the next day. God damn.
It don't be that fast. It don't be that fast.
That call went off the rails fast. Next, there's a woman trying to move in with her boyfriend, but he's suspicious, and rightfully so.
In together.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like you're just trying to get me to move in here and pay some rent or something.
I don't need you to pay my rent. And what's wrong with paying my rent?
I got my own stuff to handle right now. You're not my wife. I just told you. I'm not paying no bills for nobody who ain't my wife.
Did I ask you to pay any bills? You get all offensive. I didn't even ask you to do that. I was just asking, what do you think about us doing these things in the future?
You ain't gotta ask me to do nothing. The next thing you know, I'm in your house and I ain't paying no bills. I ain't got time for that.
So what are we doing together if you're not working towards a future? What are we doing? Are we wasting time?
Nah, we just working towards it, you know, everything one step at a time, just not on your time, that's all. You know.
But can you give me a timeline? 6 months from now, a year from now?
I could say 6 months, I could say a year, and it just might not work in those time frames. That's why the best answer I got is when the time is right, because that's when it's the right time.
Yeah, you sound like a broken record because you can't even define when the time is right.
Yeah, because it's just gonna happen. Those type of things just happen. I don't know. We don't put a time frame on that. I really don't got time for that right now. You know, I want to do me. I don't got time for nobody being on my back.
He made some valid points. Now a man is berated by a woman who's losing her mind over not having a fork.
Sir, explain to me why I can't get a fork. Yeah, explain. Due to no supply, but I didn't get lunch. I didn't eat lunch or dinner. Where's my fork from lunch and dinner?
You didn't get a meal.
Okay, so where's my fork?
We only, if you read the sign, it tells you everything. That's not on me.
Sir, because you low on supplies.
After the meal is closed, after the meal is over, we do not serve. I understand what you're saying, but it's not my responsibility, ma'am.
What I'm saying is, if that's the rule, DHS send meals for every single client in the shelter.
And there's a meal time. If you miss the meal time, that's it. That's not on me.
Don't tell me that's it because I have a food pass. So if I have a food...
That means you can bring food in on your food pass. So any food you buy outside, you should get utensils outside.
Thank you. Give me a fork.
Ma'am?
What happened to my fork for lunch and dinner? I didn't eat a meal. So where's my fork from lunch and dinner?
Once lunch is over, that's it. You telling me about a meal that you missed and you...
So where's my fork? That's my point. Where's my fork from lunch and dinner?
You was not here.
So what? Give me a fork now.
Seriously, that man deserves a raise just for dealing with her. Now we see someone throw out a TV simply because it was 55 inches.
What you doing with that TV? I paid $500 for that TV.
First of all,
you don't put them TV on.
I'd be damn if I ain't got no 75-inch or higher up in my room. So I'm about to show you what I do with TVs like
I know what we saw. I thought we was through with that. You went to therapy. What? Oh my God. You threw your TV in the dumps because it ain't a damn 75?
Oh, you see the TV or something?
I paid $500. Don't you?
Now, next time, if you want to give me a TV, it better be 75 inches or bigger.
This is messed up. I don't have enough people.
Court update. So I had court again today because a new judge was assigned to the case. If you don't know, I get $3,700 of child support every month, and I use it on myself. I don't use it on my kids. The old judge that was assigned to our case was okay with me spending, the child support on myself because he clearly said it was just reimbursement for what I have been spending on my children. But the judge today was not having none of that and she completely took me off of child support, meaning I'm now getting $0 for my 7 kids.
Next, there's another woman rambling on about studs being dominant in relationships.
They say once she comes stud, she never going back. And I'ma tell y'all why. Cause we don't get soft. That plastic gets to work. Y'all gotta deal with them shrimps. When a girl dating a dude, she'll know what to expect. With us, one size fits all. She gotta worry about 3 pumps with y'all. She gotta worry about 300 with us.
Give a bitch. You say we only got 3 pumps. Give a bitch generational wealth. A solidified pussy. Okay? Give a family. What? You in that plastic, go give a 3 kids. Give her 2 little boys and a little girl. Do it. Nah, pump 3,000 times and give her 3 kids, generational wealth, a family structure. Give her that. Huh? Say what? Who gonna take out the trash? Huh? What? Y'all better stop. Y'all studs gonna start. Y'all still got it's up under that sports bra. Keep on playing.
Social media rants don't change basic biology. The chaos continues when a woman appears on The Godfather's show with an entitled attitude, only to get instantly humbled.
I don't be nobody's side chick because I want to be married. I'm out on my own. I've been holding it down on my own. It's hard because then it's hard. I tried and tried. I'm 32 with no kids.
What's hard about it?
But men these days, it's difficult because they want their cake and eat it too.
So if I talk to all your exes and ask them how did they experience you, what do you think they'd say?
They're going to give good stuff out. They're going to say I have a little attitude and my mouth is slick, but that's about it.
That's about it?
Yeah. They gonna say good stuff. They gonna say I'm independent.
Who gives a shit? No disrespect, man. Who gives a shit to function adult? Nobody cares that you've been holding it down. That means you're taking care of yourself. But you say, they're gonna say you got an attitude and a slick mouth, and that's it? Why do you think, what makes women like you think that that's acceptable?
I speak my mind. If nothing don't feel right, then
That's why you're alone. That's why you're alone.
it's hard. I don't want to be
No,
alone.
it's not hard. It's not hard. Acting right shouldn't be this hard. What do you do for a living?
I'm a bus operator. I work for the city, drive buses.
You just do what the fuck you want to in the bus. You just speed. You do whatever you want to do. Don't obey the traffic laws.
I do.
Okay, so you can act like right when the white man's money's on the line.
Fortunately.
See how that works, gentlemen? See how that works when her holding it down is jeopardized, that white paycheck is on the line, then all of a sudden these sassy, slick-mouthed women, they can show act right.
KD never misses. Next, we meet someone truly despicable. Let me know what you think of her in the comments.
It is so easy to ask men for money when you don't them. The women that have a very hard time asking men for money are the women that still have an inherent, deep liking for men. If you are a woman who think and see men for who they are, that they're boring, the fact that they're annoying, the fact that they have no refined taste, the fact that they don't value luxury, the fact that they are not all that intelligent, the fact that they are not deep thinkers, you become very stingy with your interactions with men.
Troubling, isn't it? What's even more troubling is that there are some women out there, I would go so far as to say a lot of women, that actually feel that exact same way about men and just see them as a resource to be used. No wonder so many men are deciding to play it safe, stay away from women, and just remain happily single.
A woman with that much attitude deserves nothing but cats for company. Next, a man is asked to reveal the weirdest thing he's ever done, and things take a wild turn.
Can you tell me the weirdest thing you've ever done?
I was hiking with some of my friends. We went up to like one of the highest peaks, and I decided to hang off the edge of a cliff, and I almost died.
Why would you do that?
It's wherever God leads me. I'm a believer, a little bit newer to faith.
Here's the gift.
Hey, hold on. Shot.
Can you guess how I paid for this?
You worked an honest job.
Well, it's...
Seriously.
You don't want my gift?
No.
Why?
I don't need things that make me happy.
What?
I don't need things to make me happy.
So you're giving back my gift?
Yeah, I feel like you're selling yourself short.
I don't think I'm selling myself short. I'm living like my dream life.
Your dream life?
Yeah, you look like so
I
sad.
don't know, I could never see myself as an...
Well, I wasn't asking you to do it. I'm giving you a gift.
But I'm trying to like see from you, like your point of view.
Because it's fun. I get to do this for a living.
You're fulfilled from random strangers telling you that you're like beautiful or pretty.
Oh, I don't need them to tell me that. How much money do you make at your job?
Money doesn't matter.
Maybe not to some people.
The woman had a bad attitude from the jump, just like this next one, who came in with disrespect and got it handed right back.
Who do we have here?
My name is Elijah. I'm West African.
And the reason why I popped my balloon, and this is no disrespect for you, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but here you go.
I already have some. I'm good.
Well, it doesn't really look like you have it on your lips.
I don't need someone that I can build 4 houses out of. Thank you.
I wasn't trying to offend nobody, and I apologize if that hurts your ego.
You offered me Carmex. That's embarrassing. Like,
I wasn't. Your lips, they're embarrassing.
My lips cost your whole makeup. I don't want to
I don't wear makeup. Thank you.
I can see your unfinished eyebrows. I don't know what
They're
you're talking
just
about.
eyebrows.
Next, we're treated to another Karen meltdown because a guy was filming in public.
Don't stop what?
You're zooming in and my shit's right there. My things.
What things?
The things that I'm working on.
What things is that? I can't see nothing.
Yes, you can.
No, I
You're
can't.
zooming in on a legal office.
Yeah.
You zoomed in on me. I asked you to stop. Now he's here.
Oh, no, not him. Who's he?
Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
I found him.
What's that?
I walked over there to ask a question. He was zooming in. And then I asked him to take me off camera and he wouldn't. My stuff's right here. I don't want him zooming in on things that I'm working on.
Okay, so here's the thing. He's in public. He's allowed to record anything that's in view of the public.
Yes, ma'am.
I asked him to turn it off for me.
It doesn't. If you're in public, he's allowed to record you as well.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
A law firm is in public?
It's in view of the public, yes. So anything, that's like saying that I'm not allowed to look in your windows, right?
Right.
So anything that's in view of the public, he's allowed to record.
Okay, you're harassing me. Please leave me alone.
You walked all the way across the street to come to me. I didn't harass you. I was walking down the street.
So
Seems like he's kind of following me because I was there, not here.
I don't think that's the case, ma'am.
No.
Because he was over here before you were over here.
Right. I was over there, walked over here, now she follows me over here.
Here's the deal, okay? He's allowed to record. He's in public. He's allowed to be on public sidewalks.
Yeah, cool.
There's nothing. I know you don't like it. You don't have to like it, but it's a right to do so, right?
Okay.
Just like how you could pull out your phone, you can record it.
But I'm not.
You could.
But you can.
It's your right.
Hold on, let me ask you.
It's your right.
How do you pronounce that? Tizer.
Tizer. Nice.
She clearly wasn't built for real life that day. Next, we see this woman who actually rammed a shopping cart into a police car.
You're lucky we didn't do more.
I know.
They should have just handcuffed the cart to her front door. Things don't get more bizarre than this inebriated woman trying to flirt with a cop while driving under the influence.
You have green eyes, they're really pretty.
Okay.
I followed my 3 exes and both of them had
Just your eyes.
eyes.
Your eyes.
I got it. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic?
Alright, stop.
In a young girl's
Stop.
heart,
Are you going to
the
continue?
music can free her
Are you going to comply with
whenever
these
it
tests?
starts and it's magic. Yes. To work tomorrow and the next day.
Okay.
And the next
Hands out of your pockets, arms down to your side.
Got it. Check. Clear. Post 45 clear.
Alright. Stop talking. Stop spitting. Stop leaning on my car. Stand up.
Post 45.
Put your arm down.
I'm freezing on your bug. Do you like care about the human heart? Are you even looking at my eyes? 'Cause you're not.
Finger.
Got
right
it.
here.
Got it. Got it.
Come over here to this white line.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Put your left foot on the white line.
Left foot.
Put your right foot
Put my right foot.
directly in front of it.
Directly in front of
No,
it.
Stop. Stop. Go back.
I'm sorry. What do you want from me?
I want you to put your left foot on the white line.
Left foot. Right foot.
Alright.
Left foot.
Are you done?
Right foot.
Stop.
Left foot.
Stop.
Like, what am I doing wrong?
Get back here.
No.
Stop. You're under arrest.
For what?
Operating vehicle while intoxicated.
I'm not.
That was just a disaster. Next, a woman offers horrible dating advice that seems designed to ruin lives.
Go up with that person you shouldn't be up with. Dating in your 20s is messy. Now is the time to give into the urges and desires so that later on you're not resenting yourself or somebody else for it. You need to stop feeling bad for it. Who cares? We're all gonna laugh about it. We're all gonna die one day.
Make sure you sleep around in your 20s so you don't resent your no. This is not advice. This is a destructive mindset being pushed by broken women who want company in their dysfunction. That's like saying crash a few cars while you're young so you don't regret driving safe later. That doesn't make any sense. And I can't get over the fact that she says this with so much pride, like being emotionally detached is a flex. Sleeping around like this does not make you more powerful. It actually makes you more numb. It rewires your brain to avoid real connection. And one day when you crave something real, love, trust, stability, your brain's not gonna know how to handle it because all it knows is temporary. A ton of people do this in their teenage years to their 20s and wonder why they have mental health issues. I did not choose to play that game. I took a different route and did not sleep around. Not because I'm better than anybody, but because I wanted peace and real love. And I have that now. Oh, but we're all gonna die anyways. What does it matter? That's true. You're probably gonna die first though. So all I'm saying is this mindset is not bold, it's broken. You don't need more partners, you need more purpose.
In contrast, the man responding to her drops some real truth. On a lighter but still ridiculous note, a woman tells her boyfriend she should be allowed a celebrity crush pass.
I'm on a date right now, and we're going over celebrity crushes. And he just told me one of his celebrity crushes is Jessica Alba. And I was like, okay, perfect. Mine is Emily Chapa, and he didn't know who that was, so I'm pulling up pictures, and I'm like, okay, I get a pass for him. He's like, no, you don't. I'm like, you would get a pass for Jessica? Like, what in the world? He's like, I wouldn't do that. Why in the world in what world would he be in the same room as her and have the opportunity to and not do that? Like, I would be mad. Okay, a celebrity that doesn't have herpes.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
No, I wasn't raised like that.
Halle Berry is in the room and you're not doing it.
No, if we're married, not a chance. If we're...
What if I tell you it's okay?
No. It's not okay.
What's funny to me is that women that have opinions like this will turn around a day from now, a week from now, years from now, and they'll be asking, where are all the good men? Well, ladies, you kind of turned him off with your opinions because all that discussion revealed is that you are not committed and you are not loyal.
That's not how healthy relationships work. In the next clip, a man shares some harsh truths.
What advice would you give the woman who was the right package but at the wrong address?
Who sent your over there?
Myself.
Alright. Realistically, if you ended up at the wrong address but you sent you over there, it wasn't the wrong address. You went over there on purpose. You need to figure out why you keep sending your package. Ain't nobody, I mean, you're an autonomous human being. You're a grown woman. You can't end up at no doorstep that you didn't walk to. So for you to get to the wrong doorstep, and then for you to know you ended up at the wrong doorstep, and still keep putting the stamps on that and handing it to the UPS man like, nah, I swear to God, this time.
But what's to say she the right package? Sometimes you are exactly where the you're supposed to be. Damn. When you are the right package and it's valuable, people gotta sign for it. You send that certified. Somebody gotta verify that it went to the right place. If your package isn't as valuable to you, you don't secure it. You don't make sure that there's a co-signer for where it's supposed to go, right? And when you don't do that, that's how you end up at the wrong door.
Definitely some wisdom worth reflecting on. Then we hear another woman talking nonsense while a man makes a clear connection that just makes sense.
This episode of Are Her Nails an Indicator That She's Toxic? Let's see.
If we don't want to lose young women to alt-right indoctrination in the same way we lost young men, we need to be very careful, cognizant, and critical of trends that can lead to the alt-right pipeline. Trad wife content. While this starts off as romanticizing homemaking, this quickly can slide into a conversation about promoting very rigid gender norms, anti-feminism, and ideologies that contribute to Christian nationalism and white supremacy. Skinny talk and diet culture. All this starts as fitness routines and feeling your best.
Yes, because being skinny, feminine, and healthy is a slippery slope to the alt-right pipeline. By the way, aposematism is a defense strategy where organisms use warning signals like bright colors to indicate that they are toxic, like this poison dart frog. Or in the case of humans, bright colored Wolverine nails and or bright colored dyed hair. That is so tough.
Things heat up when one woman tries to define what a real man is, but two guys quickly school her.
I used to go to war. Now men make TikToks. Like, times have changed. I understand. Times are not the way they used to be. Listen, times have changed. So I understand that, you know, but there are some men out there that still, you know, like believe in that mentality of where like, okay, I'm going to be a man regardless of like, but you know.
Let me ask you another question. Sorry to cut you off. Let me ask you another question. Do you feel like a woman can define what a man is in manhood? Because a lot of women say this is how a man is. I feel like a woman could say what she would like for men to be. Yeah. She could even say what she would like for her man to be like. Yeah. But for a woman to be able to say never ever being a man in the world, what a man is, I just find that, you know.
Yeah. I think a man is defined by his actions too.
Women really don't get to define the male experience from the outside looking in. This next dude keeps it real by breaking down the delusion that's taken over modern dating culture.
Men are getting too damn lazy when it comes to dating. I overheard a 30-year-old woman today say, I don't want to train the man who I end up with. I want him to already come trained. First of all, he's not a dog. You do not train a man as if he's a small puppy. And second of all, do you know the laziness that it signifies for you to say something along the lines of, I don't want to train him, I want him ready? That means you expect the women in his life prior to you, either his mother or his exes, to have done the work for you so that you can just be passed on the perfect gift. No, that's not how it works. It's lazy, it's narcissistic, and it signifies that you do not want to put in any work into this relationship. That you just expect it ready-made. It ain't no turnkey house. God's not going to drop you a gift from the heavens at 30 years old. You're ready to go on clearance. So act right.
There's a lot of truth in that segment that many need to hear. Next, a man offers to buy a woman a drink until he finds out she brought her friend along.
Tonight, you want to go get something to drink or something to eat?
So I am, but I do have my friend with me, so she would be coming with us.
That's negative. Give me the,
Okay.
I can't do that. No, we don't do friends.
Walked out when the waitress brought the bill.
Upset ever since Trump banned men from women's sports. Tell them why.
Why?
Because I can't do the dishes anymore.
Next on a dating show, a man thinks he found a good match until he asks if she has kids.
Question.
So how many children do you have?
I don't have any children, but I am a cat mom. I have one cat, so The cat lady.
You don't like cats?
I can't stand cats. Yeah, I can't. I got a long time ago. I got scratched up by a cat.
You got PTSD.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sorry, but I cannot stand cats.
That's okay.
As far as like grooming animals, do you have any animals of your own?
I do. I have 2 cats.
Well, I can't do the cat.
This next man is speaking some truth to this chick. Let me know your thoughts on this.
I want to talk about men.
We're awesome.
Why are you awesome?
Because we're simple. If you put 5 men in a room of every different religion, ethnicity, and age, the first thing that most men would do is try to find common ground. Okay. What's your favorite food? What sports team do you watch? That's men. You put 5 women in a room of all ethnicities and all religions and all ages. And what they do is look at who the weakest one is and the strongest one is, and they pair up. And they go, do you believe her hair? Do you believe that purse she's wearing? Look at those heels. That had surgery.
This next woman is speaking some truth in this clip. Let me know your thoughts on this.
99% of the women who are out there are not divorcing because he's smacking her around every weekend. That's not how it works. They're mad about the money. They don't like the way he doesn't listen to her. She doesn't think he does enough with the kids. Everything's on her, the mental load, blah, 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 blah. Number one, women are wimpy these days. We are wimps. What our grandmothers and great-grandmothers had to go through. And the commitment is the prerequisite. It's to reaching a fully joyful, the best part of my life marriage. We make vows for a reason. They're for when things are hard.
Finally, we wrap things up with a woman who's furious that her husband left with the kids after she cheated on him with a mutual friend.
My husband is currently packing his bags and also packing our kids' stuff because he is going to leave to another state, all because I cheated on him with a mutual friend. My husband and I have been together for a while. No, I don't think there was any issues in the relationship or marriage whatsoever. I actually thought our life was pretty perfect, but then I decided to talk to one of our mutual friends and one thing led to another. I think I was just really tired of the fact that my husband was constantly working to make sure that we had a roof over our heads and to make sure that everything was paid, and so I just felt very lonely, so I decided that I was just going to message his friend, you know, just like we are friends, nothing else, that was it. And then all of a sudden it just led to something else. I mean, at least I had the to actually tell my husband what was going on because I could have kept it from him. You know, I could have just moved on without telling him. After I told him, I was very surprised about his reaction because he was not freaking out or panicking. He just said, okay, and then he said he was going to pack his shit and go, but he was also going to take the kids. He was very demure, if I can say that word. I just thought he was going to accept the fact that I was cheating on him and then we could just move on and, you know, continue with our perfect lives. But no, he instead chose that he wants to actually leave with our kids, and now I'm panicking.